Good morning. Here we are with another fantastic week ahead of us. And aren't the weeks flying by? Where the devil are they all going? It seems that we just start one week and another one's finished. Really important, therefore, that we pay attention to what's happening day by day, hour by hour, and remain present. If we focus too much on where did that week go, the one we're in is going to be gone. Let's not go there. It's all too fast. Let's have a little bit of time to achieve a few things. And if we want to achieve a few things, we need to be confident about what it is that we're doing. And some of us have difficulty with confidence. Well, I'd go so far as to say that all of us have difficulty at some time with confidence. Particularly right now, we're in the midst of a pandemic worldwide, and things are changing on a rapid basis. Today, everybody's free to do whatever they want. Tomorrow, we're in lockdown. Yesterday, we were in lockdown too. Who knows? All of these changes can play havoc with a person if they aren't confident within themselves. The word confidence comes from a Latin word, which I won't try and pronounce because I don't know how to, but it means trust. Therefore, confidence means trust. Now, let's have a broad look at what this really means when you're a small business person or just a person going about doing your job. What does trust actually mean? Well, from your point of view, from my point of view, it means that I trust myself to deliver whatever it is that I do. From the point of view of somebody who is a potential customer, they need to trust that I will deliver whatever it is that they're after. From the point of view of an existing customer, they need to be able to trust that I will continue to deliver whatever it is that they're after. So trust is what it's all about, apparently. But we refer to this thing as confidence. What is it that confidence seems to be able to be taken away from a person just like that? What is it about getting it back? Can we get it back just like that? Well, the interesting thing about confidence is that it's not a cloak that hangs in your closet that you can go over and pick up and put on whenever you feel like it. You put it on over all the self-doubt and everything else, and it'll cover everything up. It's been my experience that it doesn't work quite that way. Confidence is something that is built up. And most often I've experienced that it's built up across time. And that of itself gives us a mislead situation because it's not time that creates confidence. It's something else entirely. Time is involved only because we have this thing called time. And in order for us to do the things that are necessary, we use up time as we do these things. And it doesn't matter what we're doing, we're using up time. So how can one build up confidence? If we go out and look on the internet webby thing, we'll discover that there's all manner of ways that we can build up confidence. We can think of all the good things we've done, and that will make us feel better. And whilst I'm making light of this in terms of building confidence, all of these things that I'm going to talk about and might make light of, they're all very important and they're all very helpful. Setting goals is another way that you can do this. The thing about setting goals is that if you're not really confident, you might set a goal that's ridiculous, you won't achieve it, you might not feel very confident after that. Equally, you might set a goal that is so minor that you don't even care about it. Now, if you don't care about a goal that you've set, there's not much point having it. And if there's not much point having it, you're not going to feel very confident whether you achieve it or you don't. There's a whole host of other things you can read to make yourself feel better, and that might give you some confidence. All right, the thing to realize about confidence is it's not something that you go and grab. Confidence comes from certainty. And you say, okay, that's very good. All I need is a bit of certainty and I get my confidence. Yes, you do. How do you get certainty? You need to get clarity. You need to be clear about everything that is happening around you. Now, in the case where things are happening that around you that are being changed by other people, how do you get clear on that? Accept that it's happening because of changes made by others that you can't even influence. Okay? If we can't change something, let's not get too caught up in it. Let's pay attention to the things that we can control. So back to this certainty, back to this clarity. How do we get it? Look at what it is that you do and look at it from every angle and in every respect that it relates to you. What is it that you do? That's number one. What is it that you want to achieve? These things go hand in hand. If you want to achieve the absolute best, but you're not prepared to do your absolute best, chances are you're not going to quite match those two things up. Wherever there is a conflict, you've got to get rid of that conflict. Okay? If you want to achieve the absolute best, do your absolute best. That's a good start. Now, before we can do our absolute best, we better go back and have a look at where this all came from. If we understand what it is that's driving us to do whatever it is that we do, if we understand what it is that's driving our potential customers, then we have a chance of putting this all together. And in understanding what's driving our potential customers, what we should be able to recognize is that there is a wide array of people who could fit into our customer base. There might be a broad range of folk who want the sort of thing that we provide, be that a product or a service. And in providing that product or service, we do it in a particular way to do a particular thing, that is, to provide a particular outcome. From that wide array of people who are looking for this general thing, some people won't want what we do. They won't want what we provide. If we can recognize that, that might help with our confidence. Because in knowing that some people don't want the very specific thing that we provide, we can accept that. That's fine. They'll get it from somebody else that provides it in a way that they want it. Then there's the people who do want it the way we do it. They're the ones that we give 100% to. We could say we can give them 110 or 150%. Don't think you can actually do that. Might sound glib in some marketing attempt, but don't think you can actually do it. So if we give 100% to whatever it is that we're doing, to the people who want 100% of whatever it is that we're doing, the chances are it's all going to match very nicely. And in matching very nicely, we'll feel good about ourselves. I think I mentioned that right at the start, didn't I? In feeling good about ourselves, that will help us maintain our confidence. But where is our confidence sat? It's sat right at the bedrock of whatever it is that we're doing. Whatever our undertaking is, whatever our aspirations are, that confidence sits right at the bedrock. That is, We understand it so well that we are clear about it. Because we're clear about it, we're certain about it. That is expressed as confidence, and that confidence is seen and felt by all of the people that we meet. That's what makes your week worthwhile. Go out and have an absolutely great